Hi, fitness junkies. I'm Dr. Leslie. MD Spa by Trim Care can take care of all of your facial aesthetic and body contouring needs. Book an appointment with me today at 702-718-7888. Back to you, Gio.
You're about to do an event, a launch event, right? And you're going to be featuring some of your laser at a really cool discount, right?
Yes.
Okay, talk a little bit about that.
So we are having a launch party event on April 26th from 5:30 until 8:30 at MD Spa by Trim Care. So Trim Care is a primary care and weight loss clinic that has been around for 20 years, and I've rolled out the med spa division. And so this is a launch event to basically highlight our app that we launched so people can shop online and book and follow us and earn points and rewards and all this stuff, as well as these 3 new lasers that we brought on at the end of December. But we're now just, you get your hands dirty, you're working with it a little, and we're like masters. We're like, oh my God, okay, now it's time to like really push it. So we are having 50% off all of our laser packages.
50% off.
50% off, which we will never, ever, ever do again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before, wasn't it only 200 off?
200 was for the filler, for the Dysport and the Radiesse. So those are the ejectables.
Okay.
This is for our lasers. So it's one day only, 50% off all of the packages, not single sessions, but our packages. So our clear lift, our photofacials, our laser hair removal, our Opus, which is that basically it's a facelift. You do 3 treatments and you basically get a facelift and a resurfacing of the skin. So it's a pretty remarkable deal. Like I said, the Restylane, the Dysport is like a Botox, similar, $200 off. And then the Radiesse biostimulator that I put in your face, $200 off, and then 25% off our skincare.
Hey, fitness junkies. This is George Majorano with American Medical Wellness. We are experienced in male and female hormone optimization, peptide therapy, stem cell therapy, and IV therapy. If you're looking to improve your health and wellness, please give us a call, 702-347-7000, or visit our website, americanmedicalwellness.com.
What's up, Fit Fam? This is Giovanni of Gio's Logic, and I need some more volume here. Anyway, this is Giovanni of Gio's Logic, your host of Fitness Junkies. I hope this show meets you in good health and spirits, and if not, I hope it inspires you to do something about it. Well, today I have a very special guest sitting right next to me, and she's special because she's a sponsor of the show, and she's recreating this beautiful face.
I am.
She's Benjamin buttoning me down to a younger version of me, and I have everything to thank this young lady next to me. How are you, Dr. Leslie?
Thank you, young lady. God, I haven't heard that in a while.
Well, I can say it because I'm older than you.
You can. I will take it.
So we thought we'd do this little check-in episode and just to check in and kind of let people know if they notice anything different about me, in this general area, that you have a plan and you're taking me through a little master injector journey.
Yes, a beautification of Geo journey.
Nice.
Or whatever you guys like to call it. I don't know, beautiful or not. But
Brotox.
Yes. Brotoxing. That is true. That's a
Brotox journey.
The Brotox journey. Yeah. So when you came into my clinic, we kind of did a little assessment, did the video, the promo for that. And then we put a plan together, which we've done a small piece of it. So whenever I have someone coming into the clinic, we have to really assess their age. Are they aging according to their chronologic age? And then really what we do depends on that, because we really want to start being preventative in our 20s. small stuff we need to do, and then 30s is different, 40s we add. It's just like kind of we build on that, kind of like muscles, right? We
Right.
lose sometimes our ability to keep muscle mass on or keep weight off, and so we kind of have to up the ante. So with you, because you were completely a virgin,
Totally.
like a virgin, I touched him for the very first time.
Yes.
His
My
face. Exactly. His face with needles and all sorts of good stuff.
Right.
So we started with the filler, the Radiesse, which is like a biostimulator. It has some hyaluronic acid in it, which you said you've noticed a difference. It was very subtle,
Yes.
but we used quite, a good amount to really tighten and lift the mid face. Like you came in, you were really talking about like I don't know how detailed you want me to get. If it'll make you
the
feel
laugh
bad.
lines, I
But the
don't
laugh
care.
lines, and you did have quite a bit of like some waving just from the loss of elasticity, and you have a very low body weight. So happened to me too. And I was, doing my bikini muscle competitions. I literally had this flap that I would play with. It was ridiculous and horrible because I looked great from the neck down, but the neck up, I looked super haggard. So, fillers and these biostimulators help build your own collagen back. And we did that with you. And you look so much more even. You have more of that lift and pull just because you have more tissue that really you stimulated on your own through the injections. We did a little toxins to lift the brows and even out the wrinkles. And so that was like phase 1. And then we started getting to the laser treatments.
Yes. Talk about the laser treatment. Talk about that laser treatment that you love.
The clear lift.
Yes.
So I have a laser from Alma, which is a company from Israel. It uses sort of a photoacoustic effect. So it's like flashes of light that stimulate different levels of the skin. We can clear out sunspots, age spots. We can break up the bands in the lines and wrinkles in our forehead, around the eyes, and stimulate collagen at a deeper level. Again, it's all just how the photoacoustic effect just kind of breaks up the tissue and stimulates its own regeneration. So with you, it's great. I mean, we can use Clear Lift with any skin type. There are certain types of lasers you can only use with, it's called Fitzpatrick. It's like a scoring system of color of skin. Yep. So usually photo facials that are targeting sort of reds and yellows, like veins and that sort of thing, we can only use in the lighter skin tones. So Clear Lift you can use on any skin tone. So because it's doesn't go after the pigment in the same way. It's using, like I said, photoacoustic effect. So we can eliminate the brown spots, the age spots, the wrinkles, everything without causing the skin to change color in a negative way. And so that's what we did with your skin. So we were targeting, again, building the collagen from a deeper level, sort of maximizing the Radiesse, which is one of the biostimulators we injected in the face, and the lines and wrinkles too. Not that you have very many, but just to keep them broken down so you don't age as quickly and reverse it a little bit.
Right. And then you were talking about instead of injecting the chemicals, you said that this kind of allows you to build your own collagen. And it's kind of, instead of working on the lines directly, you're kind of pulling it back.
Right. Yep. So with this particular ends, there's different depths we target. With you, I was focusing a lot on the jawline and back closer to the ear because we want to build that architecture and you get kind of leverage. Like you don't want to build too much here because then you look heavy, right? But this is where people usually tend to lose it. Falls down. So when we build the collagen back, you're basically getting that lift. And then you reverse age in a way that looks natural.
Got it.
Because I am all about people looking natural in themselves. There's a lot of spas and a lot of injectors out there that will do work on you that will tighten your skin, but they make you look not only not yourself, but not necessarily human either. You know who I'm talking about, Gio. You've seen those girls.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
That's not what I'm about.
Right.
I just want people to sort of, I'm just turning back time.
Right.
That's what I try to do.
Talk a little bit more about the fitness junkies that do competitions. Do you find that you were younger when you did your competition? You still had the sinking of the facial collagen.
I wasn't that much younger. I was 34, it's just a handful of years back,
Okay.
post kids. So I still had, just because I was walking around at like 11% body fat for 3 years, and then I trained down. I lost so much elasticity and so much collagen and fat, like the nice fatty
Right.
cheeks. And so when you lose that, your skin thins, and you get everything falls forward. Just
Right.
gravity pulls everything down.
Right.
So for me, gaining a little bit of weight helped, obviously, but a lot of fitness junkies don't want to do that, and totally understand. I'm starting to lean up again too, and I'm feeling I was anticipating. I went into this knowing that I was going to lean up and I might lose some collagen. So I've been doing my clear lift and all of my collagen building activities now to sort of counteract that. And a lot of the clients I see in the clinic too that are on a weight loss journey, that's the other thing. I said, okay, this is great, but what will happen when you lose weight, right? Everything looks chiseled, but if you go overboard, then you get super, super like gaunt looking.
Right.
And they, we don't want you to look older than you need to in the face from the neck up.
Right.
So yes, my journey, I started doing biostimulators at that time. So there's like Sculptra and Radiesse. Those are two different products that are they're chemically different, but do kind of the same thing, that build your own collagen. So I started doing that just because I didn't have access to lasers at that time. So now I do a lot more of laser treatments just because I want to be as natural as possible. I'd rather not inject a bunch of shit in my face if I don't have to. And with the technology these days, we don't necessarily have to. It takes longer with doing like the clear lift to build the collagen, but we can. In terms of, resurfacing the skin and really getting a full like tightening of the skin, I have another laser called Opus that is fractional plasma and radio frequency, which is like the gold standard for lifting and tightening. And that, after one treatment, people see a huge difference. But we have to be a little bit more careful with some darker skin tones, but we can still get the lift and tighten. So that's the next one I wanted to actually do with you to further, after we do one more treatment with the clear lift, building some collagen, is then tightening on top of it. So the Opus, it uses, like I said, fractional plasma and radio frequency. It coagulates the tissue underneath and the skin on top, so it pulls and tightens while removing the surface very gently without having like the snake skin peeling. It's just like, it's like sandpaper, and it sloughs, and then all of a sudden a week later you're like, oh, my skin, wow, and it's tighter, and it's pretty amazing.
Wow.
We just have to be careful because you have facial hair, and we've had this conversation.
Right.
We can't get as much going here just because of the facial hair. I don't want to fry it and cause patchiness.
Okay.
But we can definitely do like the mid-face and get more tightening. But for women, these lasers are incredible, even just after one treatment.
Now,
Primary care and weight loss clinic that has been around for 20 years, and I've rolled out the med spa division. And so this is a launch event to basically highlight our app that we launched so people can shop online and book and follow us and earn points and rewards and all this stuff, as well as these 3 new lasers that we brought on at the end of December. But we're now just, you get your hands dirty, you're working with it a little, and we're like masters. We're like, oh my God, okay, now it's time to like really push it. So we are having 50% off all of our laser packages.
50% off.
50% off, which we will never, ever, ever do again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before, wasn't it only 200 off?
200 was for the filler, for the Dysport and the Radiesse. So those are the injectables.
Okay.
This is for our lasers. So it's one day only, 50% off all of the packages, not single sessions, but our packages. So our clear lift, our photofacials, our laser hair removal, our Opus, which is that basically it's a facelift. You do 3 treatments and you basically get a facelift and a resurfacing of the skin. So it's a pretty remarkable deal. Like I said, the Restylane, the Dysport is like a Botox, similar, $200 off. And then the Radiesse biostimulator that I put in your face, $200 off, and then 25% off our skincare. Hi, fitness junkies. I'm Dr. Leslie. As people reach their fitness goals, they tend to lose collagen and elastin in their face, which makes them look much older than they really are. Here at MD Spa, we have many different services that can rejuvenate your skin and make you look younger than you ever thought you could. If you'd like to explore how we can help you achieve your facial aesthetic goals, schedule an appointment with me at 702-718-7888.
Hey, all you fitness junkies, this is George with American Medical Wellness. Have you ever thought about being a better you, actually getting in better shape, optimizing your performance in the gym, losing body fat, gaining muscle? We at American Medical Wellness are experts in helping you with all these things. So please give us a call, 702-347-7000, or visit our website at americanmedicalwellness.com.
Wow.
And we have a pretty incredible skincare line. And most people only give up to maybe 15-20% off their skincare. So it's a good deal. Really, really great deals that day.
And you said you're almost booked out with RSVPs?
Yeah. So we're almost at our max capacity, and we're still 2 weeks out from the event.
Wow.
I think tomorrow will be 2 weeks out. So
Okay.
we have about 10 more spots left.
Okay.
You can call in, though, if you can't make it that day or we're fully booked. You can call in and access the deals as well. I would suggest people go to our website, mdspalv.com.
Trey, do you have that slide? Did he show you that? No? You forgot? Okay, we'll get it.
No worries. Yep, the mdspalv.com. There's a mobile app that you can download. You can look at all of the services, and all the pricing is on there too. Everything's transparent, so you can basically kind of put it together and say that's what 50% off will be, and call in. There'll be someone taking calls so people can access the deal. They don't have to obviously get the treatment done that day. That's
Right.
just the sales day. We're doing demos. We have tons of raffles, free stuff that we're giving away, drinks for those people who want to get, have some cocktails, some great food, and, great people. We have some really awesome people that are going to be attending too. So, yeah.
And what day is that a week? It's
a Wednesday.
Right? Okay.
So our clinic isn't open Wednesday, so we have the whole day to get sorted. Got a little selfie station and a station for people to download the app and learn about that and learn how they can basically earn the rewards and everything too. It'll be a fun little day. And then you hop around to each one of the rooms. You have a little passport, and when you see the demo, you get it checked off, and then your little passport goes into the drawing for all the big cool raffles we have to give away.
And when you said you're gonna do demos, or would demos would that be like a free treatment, or what's a demo?
Yeah, so a demo, we're actually not going to have people there that we're going to be doing the demos on necessarily. We're just going to be turning the machines on, kind of like the clear lift. You don't have to really wear goggles, just to show what it looks like.
Got it.
How it's, talking about the machines, turning them on.
Right.
If someone wants to see what the photofacial looks like or feels like, we can do it. But we don't have enough goggles for everyone to have their eyes protected to do a whole laser treatment. We also have our hair restoration. So Ted's my boyfriend. Not really. Ted is the name of our, it uses acoustic waves to stimulate the hair follicles. So I was very skeptical about hair restoration. These types of treatments, not considered a laser, but it is one of our devices we have that we're featuring as well. And we've had it long enough now where we've really been able to see hair growth. I'm shocked by this device. So we're going to be doing, again, a mini demo showing how it works without doing the full treatment. But it's super easy. It's actually, you don't have to be certified. Any lay person could have this device and treat someone. It's very basic. It uses heat, pulsed air, and this the acoustic waves, and it's just acoustic sound waves, and just it's like a little massage. People fall asleep on my chair all the time when I do it.
And before we go, I want you to kind of let people know your philosophy about kind of taking care of your body, because you don't just stop. Dr. Leslie doesn't just stop at the facial stuff. You work on the whole person with your other stuff.
Yes.
What else do you do?
So in terms of fitness, or just my whole approach to life?
For people that want to come to you for changing their life.
Yeah. So I do have a sort of personal development brand that I'm building. I've gone through so much in my life. I've been trained in, coaching and through my medicine and working with people that way, and my own just sort of coming into myself and understanding my process to, weed through the bullshit and figure out, illuminating the dark in me and finding out, coming into this acceptance and wholeness. I've developed basically a program to help people get to the next level in their life, reach their highest potential, basically. And it really takes looking at and understanding the person from a whole picture. Yes, the physicality is a really important piece just because it is, and every guru who really knows, human behavior and understands, how the human condition basically understands that our physicality is a very powerful way for us to feel motivated and inspired to act, to feel confident, to build our self-esteem. Yes, it's super superficial and very, vain focused, if you will, but it's truth, and it's not really that. It's not a bad thing to care about the way you look. It's actually tells so much about yourself in a positive way that you care enough, that you give a crap about, your exterior appearance, because there is so much value in what that represents and what that means. So yes, beyond that, I work very intensely with select clientele who really want to reach their next and highest level of potential and want to do the work. Because it is work. So that's why I used to do one-on-ones and just kind of had a ton of clients at one point, and now I've really narrowed it down to people that want to really break through their own boundaries, and they will be willing to do whatever it takes. Those are the people that I work with, because that's what I had to do that. That's what it took me to come to the other side of all of my stuff and go, wow, okay, this is life. This is amazing. I've got this now. So,
well, that's what I love about you. I mean, because like you said, injecting people with crap and lasering their face and all that is very superficial, but you don't stop there. You take the whole person and the whole world that they're in and kind of lift it all up, if you will.
Yeah, it's a whole life lift. It's a life lift. Hey, we might be onto something there. A life lift. Yeah, it's very cool.
I love it.
Yeah, so when I work with people, it really depends. Whatever their goals are, there's something in my arsenal that can help them get there. Because really, the process is the same. It might be, it might be spiritual, it might be financial, it might be relationships or whatever. The way you work it out is all pretty much the same. The details and the logistics of the field or the area of the life affected, nuances, but the process to unravel it is all the same. So I've kind of perfected a process that can help people very rapidly, very efficiently, very practically, effectively get where they need to go. So.
And are you still doing your podcast? We had talked about your podcast last time.
Yes, that was great. I am still doing my podcast.
Good.
I was kind of playing around with how I wanted to approach it. I did take a break last week. I had so much going on. I actually released an episode that we didn't have all of the pieces together. It was kind of
right.
Yeah. So I ended
remember
up releasing that one, even though I didn't have the video for it, just so that my listeners could have something while I kind of recalibrate. But yes, I am shooting tomorrow.
Okay.
And we'll release on Thursday. So I'm going to keep that up.
And that's next level, the next level?
Yes. Next Level Podcast with Dr. Leslie.
Okay.
That'll be great. I'm going to be connecting a little bit more with experts. Less on just lay people's experience, but really want to talk with experts and people who have really made it successful in their life, but also might have some guidance to help people. And we can do a little bit of banter and maybe a little debate too.
Ooh.
If that's maybe. maybe some
Nice.
debate.
Nice.
You know, I've got my theories. People have theirs too.
Right.
So, but it's all about the commonality is just to help people, again, reach their highest potential. I am so pro human evolution, right? And there's not one way to achieve that, but there's basically one universal wholeness approach that you have to look at. You have to look at the person from the whole to be able to really maximize. You can't have one place of your life that's like drooping down. You have to really look at all of it. And it takes a lot of bravery and strength to kind of strip yourself down and look at all areas. There are people that are very financially successful, but they are assholes of human beings, you know, or there's some, you know, really great people that don't know how to become financially, you know, stable, or
Right.
they're not great in relationships. They're pushovers. Like I've seen all sorts of mixes of people,
Right.
and I want us all to be able to achieve everything that we want
Yes.
because we can. And why not?
You just might need a life lift.
You just might need Dr. Leslie's life lift. Exactly.
I love it. Well, thanks for coming by. We just did a little checkup and kind of recap of what we're doing, and more to come later on. And thank you, and we'll see you at the party on Wednesday, April 26th.
Got it.
Nice. All right, Fit Fam. This was a special episode. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm out. Boom.